Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to make an IBM Cloudant database in IBM Cloud, and we are going to make an insert, a bulk insert, update and a delete of a document. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget this is the second video of a series to make a whole application in IBM Cloud. So let's do it. So first thing we need to do is to log in into cloudibm.com. We need our email and our password. Okay, there is our dashboard. Then we can see the function that we created last video. It's right here. As you can see, it's right there. Then we have an endpoint, and if we call it, it will work. That's all. It's working. So here we have the function. Now we are going to make the connection to Cloudant. So let's create first our instance of Cloudant right here. Then we can create a free version of Cloudant. We are putting into Dallas. Let's set an instance name in the default resource group, and let's tag it. This tag works to search in the search bar. You can find the application easily. So we have 20 reads, 10 writes, 5 query per second, and 1 GB of storage. So as you can see, it's free, and yeah. So let's check. It is provisioning in progress. And let's wait a little bit. There have our tags. We can search right here. As you can see, there are our instance. It's right there. So with the tags, we can search right here or instances of Cloudant. So it's right now working. Let's check. Here we can create credentials. We have the plan, which plan we are using, the free plan, and the connections that we are making with other services. So let's create a new credentials to connect our service to the database. So there you are. We have our credentials right now. Okay, as you can see, I copy it. Okay, let's create our node project. A simple node project to work with Cloudant. Yes. That's all. We have our package.json right now. And let's create our test.js. So here we have our credentials. I will copy right here. And let's get started. But first we need to install some packages. In this case, we are going to install the Cloudant package. That's all. So it's installed, as you can see. It's right there. Okay. Right now, we need to import our Cloudant package. Yes, this one. Okay. Then we need to create a sync function to make the connection. Let's set a try catch if any error happens. And let's print an error message. Okay. Let's run it. Okay, it is running with no daemon. And let's console log. Okay, it's right there. As you can see, it refresh each time I save my file. So right now we need to create a constant with the instance of Cloudant. In this case, we need to pass the information that we have in the credentials. As you can see, here we have the URL. Okay. Then we need some plugins. This one is for the authentication with IAM. And we need the API key that is right here. And we need to print only to creating the connection with Cloudant and to know that the connection was created. So this is our connection. As you can see, we are connected right now. It's easy. So let's get all the database that we have. Right now, we don't have any. So as you can see, I'm calling the Cloudant object and I'm asking for the database list. And let's print the databases. Okay. Right now it will be empty. As you can see, it is empty because we don't have any databases. So let's create one. You are going to click in this button. And here we have our usage. We have the deny request and the storage that we are using. So here you can create a database, the database for animals, partitioned. This partitioned will work with a partition key and a document key. So this is a better way to make searches. Here is a query, permissions, changes, if you need to make a change in a document. If you need to create new documents, so you can create right here. But right now, I will not create it. Let's check our databases right now. As you can see, we have one database that is animals. So next thing, we are going to push some data into the database. So let's use the animals database. Okay, we are going to use this database. Let's print only a message to know that we are going to use this one. To use. Okay, let's create a document. In this case, it will have an ID. As you can see, I'm putting this ID, that is a partitioned ID. Let's set a name and a Latin name. Okay, let's get a response. So this call is async, so we need to wait to get the response. Let's console log the response. That's all, and let's run it. As you can see, okay, added to the database. As you can see, we have an object. Let's refresh, and there you have. We are right now setting information into our database. As you can see, we have the ID, the name in Latin, and that's all. So we have our first push into database from Node.js. As you can see, the document has a update conflict because we have the document right now. Let's erase it. And let's run it again. There you have. We are creating right now our document with a revision ID. So let's get this revision ID to make a change in that document. So we need the revision ID to make changes, to update this document. So let's put another thing in the Latin name, and yeah, that's all. This is the way to edit documents from the database. So let's get the document first. Okay. So what's happening? We are getting the document. We are going to set an update for that document, and we are getting the document again. So there you have. Let's run it again. It is inserting first. We are getting the response. We are changing something in the document, and we are getting the info again. Let's check. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't save, I think. Okay. Let's save it. But first I need to erase the document. Okay. So let's run it again. There you have. So we are setting our document. As you can see, here is our document. That is this piece of code. Then we are getting the document from the database. As you can see, we have Latin, Canis lupus familiaris. Then we are getting with the ref ID, and we are setting the new object. So we are changing our document in the database. As you can see, is this and this. So right now we are doing a push and a put into the database. Let's make a bulk document push. Okay. This is Felice, cat, Felice, Silvestris. Okay. Wildcat, Felice, Silvestris. Okay, so here we have. Let's copy this one into the bulk. So we are going to comment this, and we are going to make the bulk insert right now. So we are going to insert one, and then we are going to make the bulk insert. For this, you need to send a JSON with the tag docs, and then all the documents that you want to bulk insert. Let's erase this and let's run it. As you can see, we have had 4 documents, 3 in bulk and 1 in a single insert. You can edit right here. As you can see, I made a mistake. This is failings. And as you can see, I save it and it is working. Okay. So let's change right here and right here. So we are going to comment this to get the information with the partitioned ID. Okay. As you can see, I can make searches with partitioned list. This will bring me all the Candidae ones. You can see I will print all the information. Okay, oh, I need to put a wait. Okay, let's run it. As you can see, I have 2 documents with the ID Candidae. We have the dog one and the wolf one. Then this brings me only the information that I asked. It don't include the documents. So this flag works for that. Let's change to Feliz. And there you have. We have 2 documents with Feliz, and this is why the partitioned database is important. You can make searches like this one. So right now we are going to get all the documents that we have in the database with a devil list. Let's try it. And as you can see, we have 4 documents, 2 Feliz and 2 Candidae. So here we have, it is working. Now let's, okay. Now we are going to delete a document. So for this we need the ID. So in this case I will delete this one, but okay. I need the revision ID to delete this document. As you can see, it will erase our document. Okay, I made a mistake in the ID. I think it was camel case. Okay, check. And it is working. So you have deleted the Feliz wildcat document. As you can see, we made the delete one, we make an insertion, we make a bulk insert, we make a get from the database. So we are doing all the stuff that we can do with Cloudant, and it is simple and easy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comment, please leave it in the comment section. I hope you enjoy it. If you like my work, please subscribe to my channel. And this is the second video of how to do a whole application in IBM Cloud. I hope you enjoyed and see you soon. Bye bye.